but let's just wait for half of the student, then we'll try to start at 8:10 exact. So after 8:10 mag-check muna ako ng attendance, then I'll give you the next instruction. Alright, see you in a bit.
hello everyone. Hello students. Kumusta kayong lahat? I hope that all of you are actually excited for today's seminar intensive program because we are about to learn many things that might be of great help in this life, especially for all of you young women and young men, dahil marami pa kayong may encounter na decisions in the coming days or in the coming months or years. Let me just share some significant things that would actually help you decide on for your best choices in life. So before anything else, let me just introduce myself to you a little bit. I am Elaine Lofamia Javier, and for those who have been in the World City for a long time, siguro you have met me or we have already met somewhere. But for the young ones who are in the freshmen, so you can call me Miss Tine. When we see each other somewhere there, you can call me Miss Tine. And for a few years of time, I've been sharing some significant messages and especially significant learnings for the students. So, for this day, napakaganda ng topic natin because lahat tayo makaka-relate habang tayo ay nagno-notes dyan sa ating mga screen. So, we will be tackling about practical values for real. Bakit for real? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng bagay no na-take natin. Pag sinabi natin for real, applicable ba yan? O kaya relevant ba sa akin yan? Or for real, may experience ko ba talaga yan? So these things, I believe yung mga mapag-uusapan natin for this morning or at this point of time will be something that will be of great help for you. And to start with, let me just share this significant person na sobrang sikat ngayon. He's actually famous hindi lang sa country niya or sa bansa kung saan siya nakatira, but he's actually famous in the entire world, especially when he passed recently. And I'm sure some of you baka na-browse na siya o dumaan na siya sa mga feeds ninyo at nabasa niyo na rin yung iba't ibang mga wisdom that he's throwing and that his life left para sa mga tao na nakikinig sa kanya. Let me share you this person, Judge Frank Caprio, and he was entitled The World's Nicest Judge. Imagine, the world is admiring him so much because of his principles, because of his values. Hindi lang nasa isip na mga values, kundi values that he practiced while he is doing his profession. He's actually a judge, of course. Alam natin yan, yung mga judge maalam sa batas. Siya yung humahatol kapag merong mga nagko-commit ng violations, but usually yung mga violations na tinatakal niya or dinidiscuss niya or kinikater niya are the violations na hindi naman ganon talaga kalala, no? Sometimes traffic violations along the streets and everything. But this person was admired by the entire world because of his wisdom. Alam niyo, one of his tagline here na sobrang sikat is this: in every courtroom and in every heart, sa bawat korte, sa bawat hukuman, at sa bawat puso, sabi niya, compassion is the greatest verdict. Meaning, para sa kanya, yung compassion ang pinaka maganda o pinaka makapangyarihan na hatol. Kasi at the end of time, at the end of the day, alam niyo, lahat tayo nabubuhay ngayon, but darating din yung time that we will be meeting our own end of the calendar. And he believes this so strongly that he was able to practice this even at the court hearing, yung compassion, because this is his values and this is his standard when it comes to court hearings. At maraming tao yung na-bless sa buhay niya, maraming tao yung na-amazed, at maraming mga tao din yung nabigyan ng maraming chances to change the way they behave. Kahit na nga minsan siguro twice or thrice nang dumating sa courtroom yung isang tao, he still practiced compassion at he believes na matututo pa rin ito o matututo pa rin ang sino mang nag-commit ng violation. Kaya nga, alam niyo yun, he was entitled or he was tagged as a person who is the world's nicest judge. Kasi parang siya lang naman yung naghi-hearing tapos parang ang aim niya is to release the person who committed violation. So bakit ko siya sinishare? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng tao na may values or siguro may beliefs, hindi naman lahat na pa-practice. Pero ang importante kasi if you have these values, we are to practice it. Hindi lang siya nasa bibig, kundi dapat na ipapamuhay din natin. So let me share this. Ang sabi dito, mercy is God not giving us what we do deserve, and grace is God giving us something we do not deserve. May pagkakaiba yung mercy and grace. Pag sinabi mong mercy, ini-spare ka ni God doon sa mga bagay na deserve mo. Like for us, we're all sinners. Lahat tayo offenders before God kasi lahat tayo nagkakamali, lahat tayo nagkukulang, lahat siguro tayo may nakomit na kasalanan, hindi lang pala siguro it's sure, lahat tayo nagkakasala sa harapan ni God. Mercy is this. Yung dapat mapaparusahan tayo, pero in-spare tayo ni God. Hindi niya binitawan o hindi niya binigay yung dapat na punishment para sa atin, and that is mercy. But when we're talking about grace, kasi ang gandang pag-usapan ng mercy and grace no, when it comes to values, when we're talking about grace, it is God giving us something we do not deserve. Yung hindi naman tayo ganon kabait, pero binibless ka pa rin niya. Hindi naman tayo ganon kamasunurin, pero pinoprovide niya pa rin yung lahat ng mga pangangailangan natin every single day. How many of you experience in your parents na parang hindi mo naman talaga sinipagan, hindi mo naman talaga nilinis yung buong bahay, yet pag uwi ng nanay mo o pag uwi ng tatay mo, may reward ka. And feeling mo parang hindi ko naman to dinideserve. That is grace. Because grace doesn't based on performance. Yung grace, nangyayari siya kahit hindi maganda yung performance natin. That is the real essence of heart of God for us. Kasi yung grace niya, binibigay niya kahit na nga hindi pa tayo ganon ka-deserving. And in the same way, yung love ni God, binibigay niya sa bawat isa sa atin kahit na hindi pa natin love si God. Napaka-amazing, right? So today, let me just share these things. Practical, God-honoring values. Hindi naman lahat talaga kasi ng mga beliefs and values is honoring God. Pero supposedly, our values would emanate on the standards of God, right? Do you agree? Na dapat, kung meron tayong values, kung meron tayong standard in life, kung meron tayong sinasabing excellence, sana ang basis nun is this, God-honoring values. Though practical, because when you say practical, it's useful, it's relevant, it's significant, at hindi pa siya obsolete. So it's practical, nakikinabang tayo. Kaya nga, if we have this mind of excellence, if we have this mind of principle or di kaya belief, it should be emanating from the sense of God-honoring. Ibig sabihin, yung excellence natin, hindi lang piniplease yung tao, kundi higit sa lahat, piniplease natin si God. So what is values? Sino nga ba talaga ang may pakialam? Who cares? Bakit nga ba dapat pang pag-usapan yung values? Ang dami naman nating dapat pag-usapan, lalo na ngayon na maraming issues in the government, issues in the other countries, issues of calamities, and issues of whatever it is that is on trend right now. But why we are talking about values? Sabi dito, values are guiding principle. Ito yung nag-guide sa atin, sa buhay natin, sa decision natin as the basis for action and decision of what is right and what is wrong. Yun yung basis natin. Kapag meron kang values, yun yung exact reference mo ng tama at ng mali. What is harmful and what is not. Ano yung nakakapahamak at ano yung hindi. Or what is good and what is bad. Ano ang masama at ano ang mabuti. So kapag meron tayong values, we have this set of measurement or reference na nagsasabi sa atin na kapag ganito, masama na. Kapag ganito, mabuti pa. Diba? So if we have these established values in us, we have this set of filter when we choose of something or when we decide of something. So, let me share these things. Values guides our behavior, sabi kanina. Pero have you ever been experiencing like this or baka may kilala kayo na mga taong tulad nito? Those people who wander through life and mix up. Yung parang hindi niya alam kung ano yung gusto niya sa buhay. Parang namimix siya. Parang minsan okay siya dito, minsan hindi. People's wondering, parang naliligaw ba dito sa mundo? Parang kung ano yung sinabi ng kaibigan niya na tama, yon. Pag sinabi naman ng kaibigan niya na mali, yon. Pero, nung meron siya ulit, naging bagong kaibigan, sinabi niya, tama itong bagay na to, naniwala ulit siya. He's wondering. At alam niyo ba, yung nakakalungkot doon kapag ganun ka, wala kang firm standard or firm reference, nagkakaroon ka ng confusion. And you struggle to make decision. Kasi nga, yung values, it guides our behavior. So at times, hindi niya alam kung ano yung gusto niya kapag wala siyang set of values. Hindi alam nitong tao na to, kapag wala siyang values, hindi niya alam ano ba talaga yung gusto ko o gusto ko na lang ba yung gusto ng iba. Iba naman, dahil sa wala sila nitong values na sinasabi natin, they don't know what to do or where to go. Parang sabi ng nanay ko, mag-aral ako, so nag-aral ako ngayon. So sabi nila, dapat pumasok ngayon, so pumasok ako ngayon. Kumbaga, hindi siya yung sole decision maker based on his set standard values. Or worse, kapag wala kang values, you have no plans for your life kasi parang wala kang idea kung ano ba talaga ang dapat at kung ano ba dapat o kung ano ba ang hindi dapat. So nawawala yung sense of dreaming, nawawala din yung sense of aspiration, and he ends up what? Overwhelmed in life. Kasi alam nyo, when you have this set of values in life and it is established, ang dami mong reason para magstay at ang dami mong reason para ipaglaban kung ano yung gusto mo. So let me share this incident that is famous as Incident Fog, or ito yung isa sa mga pangyayari kung saan may sports na nagaganap in the year of 1937, that is December 25, na kung saan merong nagaganap na football. Siyempre pag may football, ibig sabihin merong team na naglalaro. So there is this person named Samuel Bartram, or si Sam Bartram, na famous na football player in his time, at talagang nakikipaglaro siya ng may heart and passion, and he loves his team. Pero it came to a point na naglaro sila at kumapal yung fog. Nagtawag ng break pero naibalik din agad. Pero kumapal ulit yung fog during that time. And guess what happened? Ang position ni Sam Bartram was a goalkeeper.
Thank you so much for staying. Just want to make sure if you've watched the full seminar. Were there any problems with my device? Please let me know before I let you go. Was the audio okay? Was the video okay? Wala namang problems on your end? May I know what happened to the second half of the video? Please do. But everyone, were you able to watch the whole video? Were you able to digest naman yung message? Ay we, nakat yung half. So apologies guys if the half of the video was cut. I'm going to send apologies guys if the video was cut into half. Would it be right if I send the link sa group chat natin, and would it be right if you continue watching the part that was cut? Thank you so much, everyone. So I'm going to send the link to the group chat, and also I'm going to send a link where you're going to submit. It is a Google Doc. It's a survey. Please do take the survey after watching the video. So last submission natin yan is on Saturday. I mean Friday, but I do suggest that you take it now. It may not be available after 5 p.m. So you can take siguro mga 8 to 5, and then send a screenshot sa ating group chat sa class in ng survey after nyo matake para at least ma-record ko. So yun lang. The message really is very practical, especially sa context ninyo. I hope na ma-digest ninyo and ma-apply ninyo sa everyday life, mabaon natin sa ating everyday life and ma-apply din natin. Not just to help us succeed in life, but also help us to live a life according to the will of God. So yes, I appreciate everyone. Please do watch the second half and let me know after, or send a screenshot after you take the survey that I'll be sending you. I would not take much of your time, everyone. Have a wonderful day and bye for now. And stay safe, ah. Medyo malakas ata yung bagyo ngayon.